All right, guys, this is Jeremy with Mule Media. Walking around SHOT Show, I found an amazing device out of my home state of Washington. So let's go ahead and talk about this. So this is a 3-ounce, right?
It is. This is the name of the product is Ounce. It comes from the Benjamin Franklin quote: "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." So Ounce, our tagline is "Carry an ounce for prevention." The device is a 10+1 semi-automatic 22 LR. It weighs about a half a pound loaded. To deploy it, it's very quick. There's a blue latch. You just give it a pull, and it's now ready to go. On the other side, we've got a green safety lever. You push that down, collapse it. It's ready to drop in your pocket or your purse.
And I've seen different devices like this, guys, where it's bulky to get deployed. It's a 1-rounder. Your extra rounds are down inside the handle, so when you try to open it up, you're in a situation you're going to be fumbling around, and those are going to be flying all over the place. How many rounds does this hold?
It's 10 rounds in the magazine. To get to the magazine, you just flip that open, and you lay the rounds in there. Rather than pushing progressively against a spring to load in a traditional magazine, this one you just lay the rounds in the top, and then close it up. Good to go. And then you can put one chambered as well, so you've got 11 rounds total in your pocket.
And how do you chamber the rounds on this?
To chamber a round, you're basically driving this 3 3/4 inch barrel back a little bit further into the handle. There's the end of the linkage. You simply pinch it there, close the device. Now as it's opening, you'll notice that the bolt is retracted until the end, and that chambers around similar to racking a slide. This one's got a completely enclosed case, so there's no slide bite when you're operating it. You can actually, in a self-defense stance, you could have it against yourself and go ahead and fire the 11 rounds. And the spent rounds come out the bottom of the handle.
So, like I said, guys, an amazing product. I can't say, I came by and talked to him the other day, just saying I'd come by the factory, but I had to come back by and show you this new device. It's small enough to fit in a lady's small purse or handbag. You could, like we were talking about, nobody really knows about these yet, so you could actually have it sitting on the table at dinner. No one's going to question it because they don't know what it is. So what's the history on this? Why did you bring this awesome technology into play?
It's a bit of a sad story that's behind it. A relative of mine was raped twice in her apartment. It was a horrific event. It was so crazy what happened that the police were even skeptical about the story that was told. It was a serial rapist. He went on to rape other people and eventually was apprehended. But it got me thinking, I'm a mechanical engineer. How can we make a device that gets more people concealed carrying who really need something to be able to defend themselves in that type of situation? And a lot of people are concerned about when you have a conventional firearm that's open, you put it in your purse, they're worried about potentially catching the trigger and accidentally making it go off, or people seeing it and being afraid. So this kind of gets over that hurdle. People see this and they go, oh, that's safe. I'll drop that in my pocket. I'll drop it in my purse. And it is safe. In this state, the hammer is sitting away from the firing pin. It's physically impossible to actually strike the firing pin. Even if you were to drill a hole in the end and access the firing pin, it's actually off of the primer rim at this point because the bolt's been cammed up and the firing pin rides with the bolt. So another unique aspect about this on the technical side is it's not a blowback design, which is typical for a 22 semi-automatic. This has a locked breech. What that enabled me to do is to take more of the mass out of the system and keep the mass where it matters in the barrel length. So for a very small device, it's still a 3 3/4 inch barrel, so you get reasonable accuracy out of something that's fairly small, fits in your pocket. The name of the product, again, is Ounce, and if you look in the little window there, you'll see it's the international ounce symbol. A lot of people don't recognize that, and so just part of the explanation of the product branding.
Right. So, like I said, guys, I'm here at SHOT Show 2022. Walking through, I found an amazing device. I'm actually going to probably purchase one for myself.
Thank you.
And for my daughter, now lives on the East Coast, so her and her husband live out there, and I worry about her. So it'd be something I'd be comfortable giving her because she's looking to become a social worker. and the situations that they have to deal with. I would rather have her have something on her just in case she gets into a situation.
Excellent.
So, and how much is this going to retail for, if you know?
We do. The list price on it is $8.99, and we're about 3 months from shipping the first product. All of the ones that we have on display here, we've got about 8 units with us. They're all produced on our production tooling, which we're currently qualifying, and we're doing life testing on the devices. And once we're through those 2 phases, we'll be ready to ship.
That's awesome. So, so in the next year or so, or possibly that this might be out.
Hopefully 3 months, but
About
yeah,
3 months.
It's as an engineer, you know, we've got to get through those steps to make sure that the quality is right and that the life on it is correct, and then we'll be good to go.
And you want to put out a good quality product, you know, for people to use. So
Yes.
it's awesome that you're taking that time for quality control and getting this thing ready for market.
My priorities in the development of this were safety, reliability, then performance. So I've never had a safety event with this device since 2013, many years of development. And yeah, so we're just making sure we meet all of those goals before we get it out.
That's awesome. So, all right, guys. Like I said, hopefully in the next 3 months or so, these will start going out. They can look at them on your website.
OunceOZ.com.
OunceOZ.com?
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. I'll try to put that in the description. And once they're ready to ramped up and go, start ordering these and protect your family and friends.
Excellent.
So,
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
And
too.
we look forward to getting this in the hands of end users.
it's awesome. So, all right, guys. Jeremy with Mule Media here at SHOT Show 22 with William from Ounce. And like I said, he's the engineer. I work in calibration as a trade, so understanding quality control is an amazing thing. So we'll give you some more from SHOT Show 2022, and check out Ounce when you can. Talk to you later.
Thank you.